my fellow Americans. My name is Weird Al Bohr, and I am running for office. One of the greatest threats facing our great country is climate change. As you can see from the following data, the Earth's temperature has been relatively stable over the last millennia until the last century, when industrialization and globalization has taken over, and our output of carbon dioxide has caused a rapid increase in temperature. So, let us take a look at some data that has been collected over the last 20 years. As you can see, there has been a significant melting of the polar ice caps. This is directly caused by increased global temperatures as a result of human-caused global warming and increased carbon dioxide output. This is a significant problem for our global society, leading to increased sea level rises and the destructions of habitats of many animals such as polar bears. So, over the past few decades, the scientific community has come to a general consensus that humans have been greatly involved in climate change and directly impacting it. I have given you a small flavor of that today, but you can do your own work and sample just some of the scientific literature that exists out there and read it for yourself to make up your own opinions. As your representative, together, I believe that we can make a change before irreversible damage has been done. Please vote for Weird Al for Town Clerk.
Cut. Hello, my friends. I'm your friendly neighborhood businessman, Ronald Tum. I'll try to convince you of a few matters that concern the great American people. Now, I know my opponent is trying to scare you with the fake news that the Earth's climate is changing. First of all, they changed the name from global warming to climate change because the term wasn't just working. It was just getting too cold everywhere, right? I had my scientist friends from big oil companies crunch the numbers. And do you know who is responsible? China. The concept of global warming was created by the Chinese so that they could make the US manufacturing companies non-competitive. Also, paying taxes for climate change research will only lower our standard of living and raise our cost of food and fuel for everyone. It will also hasten China's takeover of us as the leading world economy. My opponent tried to show you a hockey stick graph, but little do you know that the hockey stick graph was based on faulty science and manipulated data, which is proven by the emails that were leaked online. Oh, by the way, it snowed 4 inches past weekend in New York City, and it's still October. So much for the global warming. Now let me tell you about Antarctica a little bit. The ice caps were going to melt. They were supposed to be gone by now, but it's not. It hasn't happened. In fact, Antarctic ice shelf melt is lowest ever recorded, and global warming is not eroding it. In fact, the scientist who was studying Antarctic ice melt in Antarctica got stuck on the icebreaker ship because of the massive ice and cold. A record volume. I would also like to urge the US government to opt out of the Paris Climate Agreement because the restrictions on the use of fossil fuel in the country are absurd. The agreement is a disaster. Regulations that shut down hundreds of coal-fired power plants and block the construction of new ones. How stupid is that? I say opt out of it. Accomplish complete American energy independence. save tax dollars, create jobs here in our country. Also, please listen to my friend Leo on what he has to say on the climate change, whether global warming or climate change. The fact is, we didn't cause it. We can't change it. Vote for me. Vote for me as a town clerk. Let's make America solve the bigger problems rather than paying money to these hoaxsters for climate change. Let's make America great again.
We're back on site with the Credible News Network doing some post-election interviews. Oh, here comes a voter right now. Hello, sir. If you don't mind, would you like to take part in our exit poll?
Sure.
Who would you vote for and why?
Ronald, obviously.
Why'd you do that?
I mean, come on. The other guy had all these scientists, but they weren't really that believable. Ronald, you know, when he spoke to me and he showed all that proof that it was all just a hoax, it was easily believable. So I went with him. No pain, no stress. Gotta go with the Ronald.